So this time I have actually fly. Let's see. Alright. Raising landing gear. Alright. Goggles. Let's go. Alright. Let's see if this does any better here. Let me move the camera here. Let's readjust it. Alright. Okay, here we go. Someone's actually barbecuing next to me. I want to figure out who it is real quick. I can smell it. So before I do this, I want to find out who's actually cooking. Well, I think it's going to be Paul. Let's get a really good view. Someone's cooking. I can smell it. It smells really good. Hamburgers or something. Spy on the neighbors. Let's see who it is. I don't know. I think it's my neighbor right here with all these trees. Whatever it is they're cooking, it smells good. I don't know if anybody else is cooking. Let's see if anybody over here is. I know it's not going to be them. I think it's Paul. Alright. I thought I heard him yell over at me. Let's get some altitude. Let's go out and see what's going on. Moving on up. So we are 250 feet. Let's get out here a little bit of ways. We are 350 feet.
Maximum flight altitude reached.
Alright, so you probably heard that. So I've got it set right now where I've got the nanny controls on where it won't let me go any higher than 400 feet. I can actually set it so I can go up to 500 meters or actually even turn it off if I go into ATTI mode. But so this is 400 feet high. Nice view of the whole neighborhood. Not sure how it looks when it's streaming. I'm still a little distance away from my router in my house, which makes it kind of choppy on the live streaming, but definitely gives a nice view of the area. You can see what it looks like from way up here. Right there in the pasture, you see there's a church. I think it's abandoned now. They used to be a little tiny church, but nobody ever seems to be there anymore. But that's where I normally used to fly when I used to practice. But now since I haven't been feeling very well, I just park my lawn chair out in my driveway and fly right here. But that's where I normally would fly. Over here in the industrial park area, there's a guy that has a direct TV shop. I guess he installs direct TVs for people over here, and he's got a little bit drone. He's got a Phantom. I think it's a version 2, which is the like the baby brother of the Inspire, what I have. And he saw me flying yesterday when I was out, and got his little bird up in the air and found out where I was and came over and said hello. It's kind of interesting. So there's a train in the background you can hear. Let's see if we can see the train. neighbors are saturating my my video signal. Not very good. So you can see the railroad track up here. Let's see how far we can get. What is that? Hold on, there's something new I've never seen before. Okay, it's just a weird symbol on the goggles. Right now I am almost 2,000 feet away from my house, and I've only got 3 bars of the video and control signal. So I'm kind of trying to adjust my, there we go, I got 5. I'm adjusting the antenna on the remote control and seeing if I can get a little bit better, but it's still a little, yeah, I'm starting to lose video. I bought an HD video booster that goes on the remote, and it allows me to get much further range, but you can see I'm over the complex. So this is 2,400 feet away, and I'm starting to run out of video and control signal issues, so I better come back closer. So the speed that you can see, if it's still recording here and streaming, we're flying about 50 miles an hour, coming back towards the house. So it's cruising along quite well. Let's bring her down some. See if we can get some people to look at us funny. Should be a motorcycle or a car. There it is. It took off quick. Let's lower some altitude here. Alright, so we're about 95 feet. Let's take a peek what we look like. And we can chase the cop down. There's more trains over there. That's the bad thing about this road. You get stuck on that railroad track down there. A lot of trains this time of the hour. The interesting thing is, let me turn the actual recording on. There we go. Now I'm actually recording from the to the SD card on the actual craft in 4K video. But if you look at it, it looks like it's just a fixed boom, like it's some camera just stuck in the middle of the air. It's quite phenomenal how it just sits there. Although there is a little bit of a wind drift up here because it's sitting about not completely level. It's actually tilted to leaning to the left, to the west a little bit. It's weird how there's like no wind on the ground, but a little bit more wind up top. Let's go be a creep. Let's go down the neighborhood. I'm curious who has the best yard. That would be the number 2 house right there. For whatever reason, this guy knows how to have a yard. Both of these guys. And he's got a nice deck too. I need to hire whoever they're using to do landscaping. You want to see what 2 big dogs do to tear up a yard? I'll show you what a German Shepherd and a Saint Bernard does. Yeah, that's my shitty ass yard. Furthermore, you can actually see it's kind of hard, the house shadow there. But you can see, maybe kind of lower down here. Let's see if you can actually see it. Yeah. Our dogs ruin our yard. Makes me jealous. Let's go see what people are doing. It's fun flying, but it does kind of get boring just looking at the neighborhood. Unless there's something interesting going on at one of these houses, maybe a party or domestic abuse situation. I need to find some cool architecture here in Kansas. I know, Shannon, you were watching the video earlier. If you know of any neat places to shoot, since this thing does record in 4K ultra definition video, I would like to find some neat architecture. Seeing this, maybe a neat church or something. I don't know. Gotta find something not boring here in Kansas. Let's follow this guy. Uh-oh, starting to lose video signal again. This last firmware is horrible. Flew out of range. Yeah, I need to get the antenna booster on this thing because I'm not getting that great of a range anymore.